Hey everyone, Andrew here with ACR Protect. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I figured we'd have a cocktail hour. It's the weekend. Not sure when I'm gonna post this video, but sometimes your weekend's in the middle of the week, right? So this is a new one to me. I have not had this. I've been trying to bring new ones to me so that you get an honest reaction to the beer, because I don't really have a poker face. Like you usually know, or you figure out whether I like it or not. This one is by Sierra Nevada, Atomic Torpedo. It's an Imperial IPA at 9.2% alcohol by volume. Sierra Nevada, they're out of California and North Carolina, it looks like. Interesting. So let's get this in a glass here and see what's what. I've had Sierra Nevada before. I've had some of their stuff. I haven't had all their things. I was kind of just in a IPA mood. One of my buddies, mention him again, Brett, over at Simple Preparedness, sent me a IPA samplers, like sent a picture of one that he picked up, and I was like, man, those sound good. And that's what I was looking for when I went to the store today, and I couldn't find it. I'm gonna need to go check Specs or Total Wine. I had gone to HEB and I didn't have any success. He's in the same state, just a couple hours, 3 hours away, and I was hoping to have the same success, but not this time. So, got this one. We'll give this one a try. So, let's get a good pour here. Ready? Oh, look at that. There we go. Oh, boom. Look at that. Well, it looks like an IPA. Kind of has that orangish brown hue to it. Oh, that smells good. Smells good. Has some good head on it. That's some impressive head. Smells like an IPA. I'm getting some citrus notes in there, which is always pleasant. I kind of like citrusy IPAs. It kind of helps cut a little bit of the hoppiness in them. So, all right, well, only way to find out if it's any decent is if we have a drink, right? So, cheers to you and your families. Hope you're having a great weekend, a good start to the new year. We're a little over halfway through it. Shit, we're coming up to the end of the first month. So, cheers. Let's get in on this. That's good. That's really good. So it's definitely an IPA. All right, so if you don't dig the hoppiness, I get it. I will say this one's a little bit milder. I mean, it's still hoppy, but it's not as bad. You know, again, I like it, but it's tasty. Oh, gosh, let me get in here again. This is. It's crisp. It's citrusy. Has a good finish. I really get a little bit more of the hoppiness on the finish. We might as well pour a little bit more since we're here. All right, let's get that in there. Yeah. Head kind of came down. That's, kind of semi, like looking through it, I can kind of sort of see through it. It's kind of cloudy. Let me see if there's any information on the can. Any, nope. Nope, nothing, no additional info on it. So let's get a look at the can again. Get it right there in view. It's cool. I like the can. Atomic torpedo. That's kind of cool. I mean, who doesn't like torpedoes, right? Unless they're being shot at you, then pretty sure that fucking sucks. Like if you're in a sub and getting torpedoes or whatever, it sounds like a horrible way to go. Probably be a pretty horrible way to go on a ship too. So I mean, yeah, that's, if I'm not mistaken. So mentioned I was in the Coast Guard, and one time they, before my time, they used to have torpedoes. They'd mount these launchers to the side of the ship, and they'd shoot off from the deck and shoot down. I never, like I said, before I got in, from what I recall, I want to say that the fuel in those is pretty toxic. At least it was at that time. I remember reading about that. I don't know any sailors out there, any Navy folks, or military aficionados that like reading up on that stuff that can validate what I said. Please do. But I remember catching that somewhere. I don't know. So, speaking of torpedoes, good movies. It's an older one. U-571. Fantastic movie. Matthew McConaughey's in it. It has a dynamite cast. It's about World War II. It's loosely based on a true story. At least some of the information in the movie. Good movie. But like if you have like a surround sound at your house, man, put that shit on, because the sounds of that sub, like when they're like, it was, oh man, it was like you were there, right? Not that you'd want to be in a fucking sub that's being depth charged or torpedoed or any of that shit. So good movie, U-571. Shit came out in late 90s, maybe early 2000s, but it's an older one. It's an older movie. It's a good one though. So let's get on this beer again. That's good. That's good. But wait, there's more. There's more. We're going to, I like to call the double feature. I was gifted this just this past week by a coworker in Colorado, Kansas City, Missouri. She and I talked quite a bit through work, and she came down for a few days and was kind enough to bring me a bottle of whiskey. I returned the favor, sent her one with a nice Texas whiskey, but this is a Kansas City whiskey called Riger's, bottled in bond, bourbon whiskey, 50% alcohol by volume, Kansas City, Missouri. And as you can see, I have sampled this one just a little bit, a couple times. Just got it this week. Man, that's a great sound. Smells good. We are going to use the ever so awesome Skull shot glass. All right, I'm just gonna pour it and then bring it up because I don't want to spill. There we go. Okay. Good color. I guess what it looks like. Looks and smells like whiskey. Shocker. I'm curious, for those of you that are whiskey drinkers, how do you drink it? Do you like it with the ice cubes? Ice cube? Do you like it neat? Do you mix it? What's your bag, baby? What's your bag? Get another view of that bottle there. I don't know if you can find this at Specs, to be honest with you, or Total Wine. I'm sure you could probably go to one of your liquor stores and get it shipped to you. So yeah, let's get in on this. Again, I typically do them neat. Every once in a while I do. I like the ice cube ball. I've started doing that where if I'm having a glass of whiskey, put the ice cube ball in there, pour a few ounces over it, and the flavor profile changes. I'm no chemist or anything, but it changes, and you know, it obviously smooths out as the ice melts and it waters it down. It smooths it out, but it does change the flavor. Sometimes, you know, it makes it more palatable for people, which, hey, you know, whatever you like to do. I sometimes do that. A lot of times I just do kind of neat in a shot glass. Sometimes I sip it. Sometimes I shoot it. I say I'm not much of a shots guy, but I mean, who are we kidding? I'm doing a shot, right? So, a second cheers, an additional cheers to you and your families, and drinking from the skulls of our enemies. Here we go. That's good. It's good. It's strong. Has the whiskey bite. Fairly smooth. I'm gonna be straight up honest. So I love beer. We know that. I think I have a pretty good palate for beer. I'm not saying I'm the best. I just, you know, I can appreciate it, and I think I can pick up the different hints in it. Like whiskey, I like whiskey, and I like different types for different reasons, but I am far from an aficionado when it comes to whiskey. I either like it or I don't. And I haven't really found any that I don't like. Most of them are pretty good. You know, some are smoother than others. Some are, you know, the ones that you can kind of go drink all night and enjoy, and others are like, you know, like that one, I like it. I'll have a shot here and there. I haven't tried that one over ice yet. I need to. But it's good. Good whiskey. Thank you. Thank you, Robin, for that. I enjoy it. So, we go. It's another lengthy video here-ish. Coming up on 13 minutes. So, cheers to you and your families. Thank you for hanging with me and having a cocktail. You know, I enjoy these cocktail hours. Cocktail hours, compliment to this gentleman right here and his lovely wife, my grandmother, Bill and Prim. They amazing people and truly missed every single day. That's where I got that from. I think I mentioned that when I first started this. So go back and find that first video, or I'll get drunk and talk about it another time. So take care. Thanks. My best to you and your families. We'll see ya.